Welcome back, people. Today is day 31 of me trading forex professionally. I left my job to trade forex. Today is the 31st video or the 31 video in the whole trading series. So, okay, welcome back, people. Today is day 31 of me trading forex professionally. I left my job to trade forex full time, and this is it. Today is the 31st day of me trading forex full time. Today we're going to be trading GBP USD, Euro USD, and USD CHF, right? GBP USD on the 4 hour looking to create a trend. We're just waiting for it. Also, same thing on Euro USD, but USD CHF already in an uptrend. So the 4 hour in an uptrend, it just break above that high. On the 2 hour, oh my gosh, it's not really in an uptrend yet. We're on the 2 hour to break above that high, which it just did. All right. So when price go above that line, we're looking to take trades, right? And price is doing exactly that. So that's the plan for today. Euro USD also trying to make a move to go below that 4 hour low, so we could take trades. GBP USD kind of the same thing. We're going to shift that in front just because it's a better setup. So we're just looking at USD CHF and Euro USD. Today is a no news day, so it should be IRA. Remember, I was in November. Now, what we're looking for above that line on USD CHF is an uptrend leg. An uptrend leg comprises of a low and a high, right? So that's the low. We want a high to form. And between the low and high, we want only one FVG to be present. We want only one untouched FVG to be present. So that trade will probably need to go higher for us to actually take a trade on USD CHF. Because we're seeing two FVGs trying to form. And if one FVG actually form, price would have to go below that line to enter, and I'm not feeling it. Right? Today we're risking 2% on per trade. So that's $1,000 per trade. So we're just making sure that setup is as A plus as it can get when we enter. Can't take that trade. So we see if we were to take that trade, which we will not be doing because it's below the line, right? The rules sounding, I don't go to lie. If you are outside of looking at my rules and you're looking at how I trade, it's going to probably look like I just have a whole bunch of rules and I never trade in. But the thing is that I backtest that strategy so much, I know what's a winning trade and I know what's not a winning trade. So for you, it might look like, oh, that man just don't want to trade, but for me, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. So if we were to actually take a trade there, which is below the line, which is below the high, the 4 hour high or the 2 hour high, we will not because it's below the high. And based on our strategy, trades below the high, less probable, right? Yeah, we seeing something on Euro USD then. Wow. So we seeing Euro USD doing something, right? But it have two FVGs, so that's a no trade also, right? But let's get back to the point. If you were to take that trade, we would be entering at the 0.382 line, right? We will be setting our buy limits. Our stop loss would be right over there, and then we will be aiming for 1 to 2. We'll be aiming for 1 to 2. And then at 1 to 1, we're going to take half of our position out. And at 1 to 2, we're going to take the rest out. So simple strategy. I like that strategy so much because it's just so easy and so not complicated. That's why I like that shit. I it just awesome. So we have to keep an eye out on Euro USD. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Golly! Fuck! Yeah, that's what the fuck I talking about there. That's the fucking energy we need in the market. That is the fucking energy we need in the market, right? We see Euro USD doing a big spike down, right? Remember, I was in November. Oh my gosh, my Wi-Fi fucking tripping. All right, Euro USD. I think we're going to get a trade either in Euro. We're going to get a trade today. We're going to get a trade today. Just by the looks of stuff, I have a feeling that we're going to get a trade today. Euro USD. I just marking it on my MetaTrader 5. Marking the charts on my MetaTrader 5 so that when the time comes to execute. Okay, 11. All right. So both of them marked on my MetaTrader 5, right? All what we're waiting for is just a price leg to form. Like what we want is price to go down, create a down bearish candle, and then go up over that bearish candle, and then create another bearish candle, and that would suffice. That would be a price leg, and we want one FVG, one untouched FVG in between that, and that's a 8%. That's what we're looking for right now on USD CHF and then Euro USD, but to the downtrend. So that's what we're looking for right now. Remember, I was in November. GBP USD still just doing its thing along. Why the fucking things moving on the stuff? Why is the lines moving? Who the Wi-Fi tripping it all? Oh my gosh! Now is not the time to be tripping, bitch. Bitch. Oh my gosh, the Wi-Fi is actually tripping right now. I have to use my data. Okay, people, so the charts come back. Find a fucking lay. We seeing trades forming both on USD CHF and Euro USD. That's what we're looking at there. Looking to potentially get into a trade on USD CHF or Euro USD. Right? Euro USD is kind of forming a good trade. We just need to break below that low and we Gucci, but it doesn't look like it will do that. So that will not be a trade for us. We have GBP USD also still fucking around. That's definitely not a trade. We seen everything, one FVG, We see price below the 4 hour line, everything in a downtrend. But the only thing we're missing is for price to break structure. And that's alone we need to go ahead and take a trade. And we're not seeing that, so we're not going to take a trade. But that there looking like a lovely trade, like not gonna lie. USD CHF just chopping around the around the 5 minute high, just consolidating. We wanted to boost out higher. GBP USD we wanted to boost down lower, but that's how price looking right now. The Wi-Fi was tripping a while ago, so we was literally using my phone because I have data on my phone. So yeah, that's how it is right now. We couldn't take that trade either way because the FVG disappeared when the low formed. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that today there is a trade. Like no cap, pretty confident.
The boy them a talk and talk, but them can't walk the walk.
Cause the body in the street. Empty it, in them place. Empty it. Okay, so we see a trade trying to form right there. Seeing a price tag trying to break above a previous high on USD CHF, which is lovely. It broke above that previous high. We just wanted to create a low and one FVG. So literally the same thing we're just looking for. We're looking for the same thing, man. GBP USD still going down lower, but that looking like a promising trade. Remember, I was in November. Literally everything is in an uptrend right now. Right now would be the perfect time to take an uptrend trade on USD CHF, as you can see. Everything in a downtrend on Euro USD, 4 hour downtrend, 2 hour downtrend, 1 hour downtrend, 5 hour, 5 minute downtrend. We wait for all the trends to align and then we take the highest probability trade. Remember, I was in November. I just got a temper. Remember, remember. Wow. Wow, guys, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That is exactly what I am looking for. So we see price break below that low with huge momentum, possibly going to create a FVG that will be unfilled. And we see price break above that high, massive momentum. Let's see what is going on. Let's see what price will do. Let's see if it will even leave a FVG for us to take a trade. That's a trade day. I could see that trade already. That's an awesome trade. That is an awesome fucking trade. I could see it already. I could blood clot see it. We're literally just waiting for that candle to be a bullish candle or that candle to be a bearish candle to form the high of the price leg and the low of the price leg, so we could go ahead and place our sell limits and buy limits. So we just have patience. It's just a waiting game. It's 10:27, actually prime time for a trade. So we're literally just waiting to see what's going on. All right, start there. Remember. That trying to form another FVG. Let's see what it's doing. If it form that other FVG, then that trade would be invalidated. So if it have more than one FVG, that trade would be invalidated. But let's see what's going on. I have a feeling that's going to be a good trade. Remember, I was in November. I'm making this shit with a temper. Remember. But if that trade do actually create just one FVG untouched, then that's both of these trades are A plus setups, like A plus setups. That's exactly what we're looking for in the market. So we just have to wait and see what's going on. 1 minute and 2 seconds for that candle to close for us to see. Oh my gosh. GBP USD not a trade because it have more than one FVG and the price leg is below the line we want it to be or below the low. Okay, so now we're seeing shit there now. What we want is a up candle on Euro USD. What we want is a down candle on USD CHF. So let's see. Wow, oh my gosh, don't tell me that going and do that there. Don't tell me that going and be a bitch. I don't think a trade going to form, huh? Unless price reverse into a bullish candle and fill that whole FVG, then that's not a trade. Unless price reverse and fill that FVG, then that's not a trade. So that's what we're waiting to see. As we can see, one FVG here. Then we see another FVG forming. We don't want that FVG to form. We want price to come down in a bullish, as a bearish candle or downtrend candle to fill that whole FVG. And then we could place our buy limits. And then we Gucci. So USD CHF looking more promising than Euro USD. We have 3 more minutes until that candle close. Oh my gosh. I don't think that'll be a trader, guys. Wanted to happen because we. That's actually a perfect trade, A plus trade. So we didn't take the trade or we didn't set our buy limits or sell limits on Euro USD because there are two FVGs, GBP USD just not looking like a good trade. And we definitely did place buy limit trades on this beach. Just 1 second, let me draw the fucking shit out. We placed our hello. She make me jump there. You going tongue? Yeah. All right. So we placed our buy limits on that trade because there was one FVG which was unfilled. We have the high, we have the low, and on all time frames within an uptrend. So that trade is a high probability trade. We place our entries right here. We put our stop loss right there. We enter with two separate positions, risking $1,000. So yeah, we literally just waiting for price to hit our entry point, put us in a trade, and then yeah, we Gucci. So we put our TP1 at risk 1 to 1, right? And then we put our last TP at 1 to 2, right? So that's it there. So yeah, I have the trade basically on my phone. That's how Euro USD looking. That's how GBP USD looking. That's how USD CHF looking. So right now it's literally just a waiting game. I do everything I had to do already. We're just waiting for price to hit the 0.382 line, enter us into the trade, then go up and hit the moon. Okay. So yeah, if we win that trade, so when we win that trade would be like $1,500. When we win that trade, if it hit both TPs, which I do think it will just be just based on my experience with the market and how shit looking right now. That would be 1,500. That would be like 3% up on the account, on the 5K account. And we just need 8% to pass. So yeah, that's how stuff looking. Price just doing its thing right now. All we can do is just wait. We literally just waiting. GBP USD looking like it giving us a trade. We just have to see what's going on because it below the 4 hour low. So everything in a downtrend for it right now. So that would be a lovely time to take a trade. GBP USD, we taking downtrend trades because everything in a downtrend. Same for Euro USD, but you'll already know why we didn't take that trade. But if it form a new trade opportunity, we definitely going to mark it out. And yeah, oh my gosh, USD CHF going down, trying to enter us in a trade there. And if we lose that trade, we'll be losing 1 grand, right? And that would be like 2% of our account. So we're risking 2% to get 3%, basically. We have two TPs. So if it hit TP1, when it hit TP1, we're going to be moving our stops to break even. So yeah. So it's going to at least lock in some profit. But yeah, that's how the trade looking. GBP USD looking like it want to form a trade. Let's see. I telling you, you can't make that shit up. You literally cannot make that shit up, though. You literally cannot make that shit up. I can't make that shit up, doggy. Oh my gosh, dog. That was a lovely trade that I didn't enter, right? Because I placed my I placed my buy limits. I have the screen recording on my phone. I placed my buy limits for USD CHF and it just didn't enter me in the trade. I could have been up 1-5 today there. Oh my gosh, dog. Dog, you know how long I wait whole week for a setup like that and then I miss the whole setup because my fucking order didn't place. At least we know the strategy working though. Oh my gosh, that do exactly what I wanted it to do. Hopefully we could get another trade, another high probability trade today. Oh my gosh, dog. Yeah. Like, bro, our dog. I feel him to tear up there right now, you know. That could have been 3% on my fucking account, you know. Such is life, right? Such is life. Such is life. Let's see what other opportunities the market giving us. GBP USD, Euro USD. Let's see. Dog. Oh my gosh, doggy. It's a good thing I have that on screen recording. So I can do show all the screen recording. Because that's no fucking cap, dog. Like that's so crazy, dog. Okay, so we learned something today. In future, we not taking our trades by placing limit orders. We taking our trades manually because you see that shit fucking is the brain there, fucking is mental. So in future, that's how we taking our trades. We taking our trades manually. So that was very good to learn. It was a good lesson to learn. You're not even going to know how fucking I don't want to say pissed off, but like kind of annoyed, dog. Cause whole week I waiting for a trade, dog. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I literally sit on there watching the markets for 3 hours. No trades to show up. Today, a perfect trade show up, and what happened? MT5 didn't put in my order, so it didn't put me in the trade. That would have won 1,500. Dog, I don't even know what to say again. I don't even know what to say again. And right now, it's not even looking like other trade setups forming. It's looking like it's probably show that forming there right now. So it's a good thing I have this screen recording. It's a good thing I have the screen recording. It's a good thing I have the screen recording though. Oh my gosh, though. Now we know what not to do. What not to do is place buy limits. That's what not to do. In future, manual. Doggy. We see two. We see three setups forming there, but all of these setups not good because they have two FVGs present instead of one. So we're not going to be taking any of them. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Fuck it, though. We taking a trade today. We taking a trade today. We taking a trade today, killer. We taking a trade today, though. We taking a trade today, though. No cap. Fuck it, though. No cap. No keysy. Fuck it. We're going to take a trade with them two FVGs. I don't give a fuck again. As soon as it touch that line, we taking a trade. Okay, we in a trade. GBP USD, we in a trade. SL right there. CP right at the 92 mark. Modify. SL 91. 90 and 90 is 180, right? 90 and 90 is 180 plus 2 plus 1, 182. Okay, so we in a trade right now. GBP USD, we in a trade. I think that had to happen for a reason because we're letting too much good setups go away. I cannot watch them things happen and I not taking trades. That two FVG things, that based on my back testing data, the win rate with two FVGs is 44%, and I'm willing to take that risk. We're risking 1% now. We down. We down right now, dog. We down. Oh, we down a good bit of cars. We down 164. We down 164. Oh my gosh. But that trade gonna do it. That trade gonna do it. All right, as we can see, I screen recording. Let me see if you could enter something else. One, two untouched FVGs, everything in the uptrend. Let's see. Which one? We're already in one, you know. We could just stay in the one we in. See price going down now. Let me mark that on GBP USD. Let me mark our take profit one. Our take profit one is right there. That's our take profit one. And our take profit two is right there. Okay. So that's what we in that trade right now. I think that had to happen for a reason because that had to happen for a reason though. Because I was just letting so much good trades pass by because it had two FVGs. That had to happen for a reason, like no cap. Euro USD, USD CHF just bouncing around. Okay. I think we're gonna do it our TP one. Alright. Not edit our TP one, but I think it's going to hit it. We're literally one people away from hitting our TP one. Okay, so it is our TP one. Modify. Okay. So we did our TP1 right there. And we paste our stop loss at break even now. So we literally up today. Let me search my history. Today we up $247 on the account. And we looking to use our TP2 on that account. Same speed. So that's what that going on there right now. We literally just waiting for our TP2 to hit, which is down there. And we Gucci for the day. How much is that? So we up 0.5% today. Think it going to hit, price going down lower. That had to happen. That had to happen. That had to happen. Okay, our TP2 hit. We up. Oh, we up. We up 1.5% on the account. That's what I fucking talking about though. That's what I talking about though. That's what I talking about. So we up like how much cash we up? We up like 700 on the account right now. 700. I will put the screenshots on the screen. We up 700 right now. Price showing us more movements. I mean, not backing down from those more movements. So, in the future, we trading if two FVGs present and one FVG present. We trading with it because as we can see, we're missing a whole lot of trades. For example, watch our trade this morning. We miss two FVGs present, one, two, price hit, price start going up. One FVG present, price hit, price start going up. Right? The main thing we get down is that everything is in a downtrend. So that had to happen for a reason. That had to happen for a reason, though. Anyways, look at our second trade form in there. Don't feel like we're not going to take that trade. That trade is a trade, right? Since we risk 1%, we have another set to risk again. Don't feel like fellas on them little boy thing there right now. Fellas is big man, right? Literally up right now on the account. Some people might say that's a stupid decision, but what I might say is look at the just now. That was a calculated move, right? Look at the statistics, right? Win rate when there is zero FVGs filled with both higher time frames aligned is 60% with one FVG, right? Win rate when there is zero FVGs filled and both time frames are aligned and there is two FVGs or more present, the win rate is 44%, right? And that's with 9 trades. Okay? So that could be low just because it's just a small sample size. So that's the reason why I take the trade. Obviously, me that the intuition, the stock. So yeah. But I was not taking trades before just because I thought like two FVGs giving you a 44%, but I want a higher win rate. But today there, something changed. We taking both. We're taking one FVG field and two FVGs, one FVG unfield and two FVGs unfield, right? Right? That's what we do. That's simply it. That's the new strategy. Well, not the new strategy, but that's the new and improved strategy. And I like that that happened to us so we can see it. So right now, we're not missing a whole bunch of trades, right? Everything going in our way, going in our, it just, oh my gosh. We up. That's the main thing. We up today. We up. I'll show you all, but right now we still looking for trades right now. Yeah, that's a good trade. That's an awesome trade actually. That's an awesome trade. GBP USD trying to show us another trade opportunity. Never back down, never what? Never give up. Never back down, never what? It's kind of against my trading strategy. It's kind of undisciplined actions, but intuition. Sometimes you just have to let intuition guide you. Like that was just looking too good of a setup to let go just because it have two FVGs and everything in the downtrend, everything in the downtrend, and I letting that setup go. Nah, man. And I just missed a setup on USD CHF. Nah, man. Nah, man. That's not how we do things around here. That setup, when it play out, we're going to be risking another 1% on that setup. Just like the others, we seen a good bit of setups trying and setup. Euro USD giving us another setup. There is a abundance of setups there today. Pick and choose what you like there today. Today is the day. 11:28. We definitely taking one more setup before we move on that screen. Just because the way things looking. Come on. We see a potential setup forming on USD CHF. So right now the most promising setups is USD CHF, Euro USD, GBP USD, trying and do what it's doing, but yeah, let's see what's going on. Right? You know how much setups we miss just because of that one rule that we need only one FVG to form. Now that we have, now that we basically have more trades to do in a month, which means higher profitability. You're not going to understand, but I going to understand since I backtest the strategy so much. It's going to look like undisciplined actions, but it's not actually undisciplined actions. It's and I don't give a fuck if it was undisciplined actions. Well, I give a fuck if it was undisciplined actions, but I just let you all know it's not undisciplined actions. It's basically intuition. It's like a foresight. I cannot explain it to you all. You get it when you get it. If you don't have it, you will never have it. Right? Best trade I could possibly take is USD CHF, you know. But we're going to see which one giving us the highest probability. Every one of them giving us a high probability setup. Like not gonna lie. That one is the smallest, so we're not going to take that. We're probably going to look for something on GBP USD or Euro USD. But for the time being, let me show you all the profit I just make from the next. Get into this bitch. Accounts, what it is? 50K account, dashboard. Right now we up 1.5%. As you can see, trading overview. So we can see that's the two trades we take there for today. Both of them in profit. So yeah, obviously I think we're going to take one more trade if it show up. So yeah. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So USD CHF created the down candle that created the high, but it break into the one FVG. So it filled the FVG before it touched these lines. So we didn't take any trades on that. Euro USD, it filled that FVG before it went up and touched any of the Fibonacci lines. So we didn't take that trade. GBP USD was a perfect trade, two unfilled FVGs, but it only go up to touch the zero point 0.5 line and then it started rejecting. And we're not taking trades again today because it's 12 o'clock. So that's it for the day. We up. How much cash we up there today? Today we up. Today we up 700, right? Today we up 700. All right. But overall we up 1.55% on the account. So we missing like how much percent? We're missing 6.5% to pass the 50K account. That's just now. I do the wrong thing. Fuck. 50K account. Trading overview. So that's the two trades we take today. Right there. Let me see if I can get a trade by today for y'all. Analytics. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But today we up 1.55%. We make $700 today on the account. So yeah, that's it.